4K Downloader is a simple solution for downloading high quality videos from YouTube and other social media platforms for use at a later date. You can download the smallest resolutions all the way up to the 4K resolution, including 3D and 360 VR videos. Whether you want to download just the videos, an entire playlist or an entire channel, or if you would just like to do audio MP3s, this program is the one for you. Try it now for free, or if you'd like to get the personal or the pro setup, click on the link down below and continue to support this channel. Hey there and welcome to another Dave Does, and today we are doing a Patreon request. This is on Tuva, and you've requested me to check out Morsefest 2014, or Morsefest 2014, One Live Strange in Your Soul. Now, is this Morse, the band? I don't know, Morsefest, is that their festival? And I'm not sure if this is a specific song or whatever, how it actually sets up. If this was on a Musicians React, well, maybe I'd have done a bit more research, but it's a Dave Does reaction, so we're just going to go straight in. Now, with these ones, these are 30-minute songs. So I've adjusted my my rules as far as how many, when I do these £10 donation or $10 donation to the channel to get free songs. That's a 10-minute song each, but as I've only just changed it, I'm going to give you two songs on that one. As you've picked a couple of you've given me two 30-minute songs, give or take, to check out today. Now, the challenge I have with these is with 30-minute songs, I always kind of find that if you're just trying to watch them, it's got to keep your attention for a full 30 minutes, and that's watching that passage of time. If I can get to around sort of 20 minutes and I haven't really noticed the time passing, that's really, really good. If I'm starting to clock watch by about 4 or 5 minutes in, we've got problems potentially. Sorry, I was just looking out my window there and there's a cat on my roof with a mouse in its mouth. Okay, that was just what I wanted to have with my morning breakfast. Anyway, right, let's go check out this Morsefest. Usual blurbs apply. No talking during the video, no pausing. So you've got 30 minutes, the same as me, of just watching this. I'll give my thoughts at the end. I may make some notes as it's quite a long song, but let's count it in. 3, 2, 1.
keeping wide awake, breaking down, waiting for the sound.
But I can hear it now. Is it all too late? 'Cause I would sell my dreams if I could be away. If I could be away.
There, walking into walls, piercing through the pain. Here we are, reaching through the rain. I almost caught a glimpse to feel that Sunday high. I would fall. It makes no sense at all.
I can hear it now. Not a single word. Though I strain my voice, I cannot be heard. Outside the smile, this insider breaks. And I would give my dreams if I could be away.
Whatever you're looking for, don't ever start looking behind. Whatever you want to change, you better start changing your mind. 'Cause everything can be done. Stand up, 'cause this is your time. Go where you're going to. You can't rule your mind. You will not decay. Is always waiting. You got nowhere to go. So
down now. 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right.
you to sing with me one last time. When you come to make love, your only goal, words cannot describe the feeling, awakening the stranger in your soul, from the shallow to the deepest meaning. Oh, when you come to make love, your only goal, words cannot describe the feeling now. Now we're here in full sight.
Okay, well, at the beginning I said it was Morsefest, and I was trying to work out what it was. It's actually obviously Transatlantic and Stranger in Your Soul. Obviously I had a look up for that, so there was a few points throughout that video, which is a long video, where I was looking away at the screen or bits. So I pulled all the lyrics up. Thought we'd have a look at those. Now, obviously, it's a Dave Does reaction rather than a musician react, but I kind of feel with a song like this, you can't kind of go like it or don't like it. You kind of have to kind of go into a bit more detail. So let's go through. What should we do? Should we do the bits I didn't like and then the bits I like, or the other way around, or a bit of both? Let's go through the bits I didn't really like. And there weren't many. So obviously, long songs. It's very prog rock, which is fine. I'm just not a big prog rock long song fans. I struggle with sort of 10-minute songs unless, I guess, when I'm driving and doing other things, I quite like long songs, and I kind of get into them. But obviously, you've got the jam in the middle as well, so that kind of breaks the song up a little bit. That's probably a good 6-7 minutes of that song. So you could probably reduce this by down to about 20 minutes for a song. But anyway, yeah, I thought the intro riff was really simplistic on the keyboards. It was a little bit contrived at the beginning, but the rest of it, very cool. That was the only thing really I had as a negative, I think, on that bit. And part 4, where it's the one called The Awakening, I just found the beginning part of that one a little bit drags on a little bit throughout that section. But I guess you need a lull to then build it up back again. So there's a reason behind it. But I did find that section of The Awakening a bit of a drag. Felt the whole feel of it. It reminded me of as a youngster, I used to go to like these Bible camps and stuff called Spring Harvest in the UK. And that's where we'd go for a week to one of these big holiday camps, and it'd just be for Christian. All the different churches would go there, and we would have these big performances on stage by bands, and this was the sort of stuff that we'd get. More the outro, more the last section, section 6, Stranger in Your Soul. That was the kind of vibe I was getting. I felt it was almost like a preaching Christian vibe coming at me on that last bit, and I can't remember what I did, because I did Neil Morse Alive Again. I'm sure that was the one I did before. And it was weird because when they went into the jam, I'm like, this feels exactly like the jam that I had on Alive Again, but it's a completely different song. So I don't know whether, it was just that they threw that in because this was the last song that they were playing, and that's where they do the jam. And maybe on the Neil Morse Alive Again, that was the last song they played on that night, and that's where they put the jam in. Because, yeah, the jam felt basically almost identical. It sounded it to me. But maybe I was off, but it did sound the same sort of jam. But positives then. Let's go to the positive things that I really liked. So they are amazing musicians, all of them. I love the switch around during the jam. That's obviously the cool thing, and was what I commented about when I did Live Again. It's cool to see guys that can just kind of jump from one instrument to the other. It's songs like this are the sort of ones that you love doing as a musician. I find it better to do it as a musician playing versus watching, because you're always thinking about the next part coming along. You're thinking about how you're interacting with everyone. It's such a good part to be a good song to be part of, compared to watching it as a musician. I think if you're watching it as a musician, you tend to either look at it from a musician point of view, where you're sort of looking at technical abilities, skills, interplay, production, dynamics, versus the overall song. Now, the thing I did find, before I switch on to the lyrics, I loved all the guitar parts, loved Mike Portney's drumming. To be honest, there was nothing I didn't like about their overall musicianship and the songwriting ability. The song itself, well structured, really well put together. Good fun having that jam in the middle section, and so it didn't really drag. I felt the first 5 minutes, I looked at the clock a lot more. But once we got past the first 5 minutes, I kind of settled into the song. So I didn't really look at the timestamp until about... I think the next time I looked at the timestamp was about 22 minutes in, was when I next looked at it. So for that whole section from 5 minutes to 22, didn't look at the time. I was just more immersed in it. One thing I do find, lyrics, I find them really difficult to access. And it was interesting sort of seeing crowd reactions of people singing along, etc. But when I was just looking through I'm going to just pick a snippet out of it. So this is Stranger in Your Soul part. This is part 6. And okay, I'm going to start from one line. Now we're here in full sight, we can be whole. Let's dive and never hit the ceiling. Okay, there. Because let's dive, never hit the ceiling. There, walking into walls. Right. Okay, ceilings, walls, piercing through the pain. Here we are, reaching through the rain. I almost caught a glimpse, better than the sky. A child groan. I have no idea. It's literally like someone got a thesaurus or snippets of and got a book and just cut out loads of little weird sentences and just stapled them together. I can't work out how those lyrics go together. I don't know what he's on about. I honestly don't. Each line could refer to a completely different thing, but they don't refer to to me, they don't refer to the line after. So let's dive and never hit the ceiling. What's that about? Followed by there, walking into walls. And it's there, not there as their person, there as a destination. So there, walking into walls. Don't know, piercing through the pain. What's piercing through the pain? I don't know. It's confusing me, guys. I honestly don't know. Move along, we've paid your expressway toll. Hi, it's the 5 a.m. alarm. Now, no time to use your charm. I don't understand it. Please help. Please, someone give me a breakdown. I'm sure someone will. But someone needs to explain to me what this song is all about. Because I have no idea. I tried. I do try. I try and go through the lyrics and try and go, I'm just going to try and get into the meaning of it. But it shouldn't be this hard to work out. What is it with prog rock? They're really always difficult to work out the lyrics. Oh dear. Anyway, it was a cool track. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the song. I enjoyed the jam. That was great fun. I loved seeing Mike Portney run off in the crowd with a bass. I was really surprised that his bass signal carried on his wireless from the back of the room all the way to the front of the stage. Normally you get a decent distance, but that's pretty impressive. Obviously a decent bit of kit he's got there, but and he must have some decent in-ear monitors to be able to hear everything else that's going on. But yeah, good fun, great to check out. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. If you like this video, please do subscribe, click the bell icon, like and share, and remember that's how Dave does it.